Welcome to the Show and Tell Show.
It's a fucking game show!
Oh, fuck yeah, it is. And we're going to ask some silly questions. We're probably going to get some silly answers, but we're always going to have fun. Isn't that right, guys?
You know it.
Yeah.
Let's get to meet our contestants today. We got some new ones. Starting on our far left, say your name directly to camera.
John.
We're excited to meet you, John. To my immediate left.
Evan Luongo.
Hi, Evan.
Hi.
And to my right.
Senor Chris Justice.
He is Mexican as can be. We're trying to be diverse here on the show. And one of the more diverse things on the show are the questions. Wouldn't you guys agree?
Oh, yeah.
Well, our first question tonight is a doozy. If aliens were to land tomorrow and you had to show them one film from our archives as Americans, what film would you show the alien race? We'll think about that for a second. Ooh. Is anybody ready to go, or can I pick on a kid like in high school?
I'm ready to go.
Chris, what movie are we showing the aliens?
I mean, obviously, we're showing them Independence Day. We're showing them what kind of shit we can do to these motherfuckers. You ain't gonna come into our house and dictate terms. We got Will Smith.
All right, that's a good opening. We'll keep the opening short so that we can delve further into the films as we go. To my immediate left is Evan, and we're going to have him go second.
I feel like I was going to kind of go in a different direction, but then I realized the shirt I'm wearing, and I'm going to go Predator. I'm going to go the same fucking angle. Like, motherfucker, if you bleed, we can fucking kill it.
That's true. Girls in their that's the only exception. That's the only exception to being able to kill him. John?
Do you know what? I'm feeling popped in my head, so I'm going with it. American Graffiti.
Why not? Great. That is absolutely great. We have some serious classics. Most of them, the alien is murdered and killed. So let's start with the exception to that. John, why would we show the aliens American Graffiti?
Well, obviously, George Lucas then goes and makes Star Wars after making that humble thing there, and we can say, this guy caught Americana, but he's also alien friendly, as long as you're not as long as
John's
you're not gone to the dark, as long as you're on the dark side, and Han Solo's in it. Right now. Harrison Ford is in both films, and I think it captures what life was simpler. I guess it's the 50s or whatever, very Happy Day-esque, and I don't think they would feel threatened by us.
They might like some of the cars too. Chris, you picked a scenario where we attack and kill these potentially benevolent creatures that came to us to give us cures to diseases. Mm-hmm. When you sit down with the alien president or whatever, and you hit play, are you going to stare directly at him and give him shit, or are you going to... How are you going to handle this with the aliens?
No, I want him to befriend me, but realize what we can do. So I'll open the popcorn and I'll just look at him once in a while, like, you see that? Yeah, that's what we do. Watch that. See this guy? He doesn't fuck around. So I will befriend them, but I want them to know you're not dictating we're in charge. This is our planet. I don't care about your technology, and we will tell you what's what.
All right.
Give us the codes.
You're taking the lead here, and you're controlling your own fate, very much like the movie Armageddon. Speaking of controlling your own fate, does any of that happen in Predator, and are you going to feel uncomfortable watching this with an alien?
Absolutely not. Predator is one of my favorite movies, and every time it's fucking on, I have to watch it. Have to.
Okay.
It's a must.
It's like Rocky IV.
Yes. So I'm 100% going to sit down with them and just be like, this is an awesome fucking movie. Enjoy this movie. And if you take offense, go fuck yourself. It's America. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I feel like that would be watching, like, Django with Al Sharpton, kind of. No?
I mean, listen, is the alien a pussy-faced freak like the Predator?
If it is, I'm fucking it.
Exactly. Well, maybe. But if it's not, it shouldn't take that way. Right? Then you get to see how bitch these aliens are. Like, if it gets all sensitive over that, it's like, dude, how many other aliens have you encountered in your intergalactic fucking travels?
The only millennial aliens I can think of were from The Explorers, but you didn't name that movie, so we're going to go to John. John, you're sitting down with Gazorpnop, the head of the Alien Federation, and you press play on what's probably a VHS tape if we're talking American Graffiti. Are you uncomfortable? Are you talking and explaining things to him?
Yeah, I'm pointing out some things to him and letting him know that this is really capturing, and that we don't capture aliens. We never have, as far as I know.
Not in America.
Yeah, and that we're good folks. We like to go to diners and drive around and
cruise for chicks.
Yeah.
And who knows?
Love,
these aliens
like to like love, not war.
Now, all right, I'm going to challenge you while we're still talking to you, John.
Yes.
If they're watching the movie and they're like, oh, so what you do is you travel around and try to fuck people. What if they want to do that to you right then and there? Because they're cruising in their cars.
You know, I'd have to see which way they swing first, because that name was sort of not... Like, I couldn't tell if it was a female
Gender
or a
neutral,
male.
yeah,
It was like a
gender neutral.
Yeah.
good wop, whatever seemed, I don't know. So,
Yeah.
I'd have to, talk to them, and then, and the beauty is that, like, I could make up some mating rituals, too. They don't know. They're from another planet. I could say, yeah, you're going to have to stand on your head and do some spin moves first before we get down to it.
Aliens usually have a lower education in this country, so you're right. Evan.
100%.
Yes.
The Predator, it seems like a very tense movie. Do you suspect that they're going to be enthralled and happy, or nervous that you're projecting that this is their fate?
Okay, well, maybe to soften the blow, we'll watch it near all my Predator action figures, right? So then they'll see that this is just Americana. This is just classic. Okay. But like Justice said, there'll be subtle tones of like, motherfucker, if you bleed, we can kill it. We will kill it.
It happens.
I agree.
You know?
Right. Chris, you've been quiet, unusually characteristically.
Thank you.
And a couple other leads. Would you like to jump in here and either shoot down an argument or...
Well, I feel like Evan copied mine. Like, he wanted another alien to kind of show we can kill aliens. So, like, mine was the original. I mean, obviously. And John is trying to tempt me to, like, switch mine and pick, like, Annie or something. So I don't know what he's trying to do with American Graffiti. But, like, yeah. We need to take control. We're Americans. We cannot just let these aliens come here and take our country. So we got to show them who's boss right when they get here. And, like, I'm not willing to negotiate that. I will eat the popcorn and sit on the couch and smile at you, but you are watching that and knowing the fate of your whole entire whatever it is.
Would you make them build a wall? Like, did they have to pay for it? Like,
a space wall?
Yeah, space
I
wall.
don't think they get the concept of our money, so I don't think they'd do anything for us like that, to be honest with you. But I just, I don't know, man. I feel strongly about this, though. I just don't want these aliens thinking they can come in here and take over America.
All right.
Space aliens.
I think I've got enough information for this round. Chris, you talked about the aliens coming down and watching Armageddon with you. And we all
Independence Day.
Oh, damn.
Same movie.
You know what? Both of them are forgettable. No point. So we're going to move on. Evan, Predator, we're talking about if it bleeds, we can kill it. And I don't know that I would feel comfortable watching a movie with an alien that I didn't think that I could potentially overcome and save myself. So we're not going to do yours because you said Americana is what's important, and there's nothing more Americana than your film, is there, John?
I don't think so.
And you kind of look like Harrison Ford a little bit. So the
He does look like Harrison. He looks like someone else, too.
Hippie Harrison Ford now.
He's like a real jerk over there.
Chewbacca didn't want to come.
But I jerked him off anyway. This is so much fun. That last question was great. What I have to ask you this time, you're the guy that always has to one-up somebody. Ooh. And by the way, last year, I won a jiu-jitsu tournament in New York.
Really?
John, we're going to start with you. I think I'm stealing it from somebody else, but with yours, I won a karaoke contest, and we all know that's the most dangerous of all the martial arts.
A lot of Japanese involved in those karaoke things.
Stolen. I don't know who came out with that line. It's not mine, but I love it.
All right. We're going to start off with that as your original answer. Chris, you look halfway through a point, so I'm going to force you to answer right now.
I need to one-up you on winning a jiu-jitsu tournament? Are you kidding me? What were you, against little kids? I won a pro beach volleyball tournament against midgets, all right? And you've never done that. I faked midgetry, all right? So beat that.
Volleyball?
Pro beach
Can you beat volleyball?
I got a double blowjob from two smoking hot 10s.
A double blowjob?
Fuck yeah. 2 chicks sucking on my wang.
Wait, is that 2 5s equal a 10?
No, 2 10s equal a 20, good sir.
Okay.
So you got a 20 on your gonk.
I
That's
did.
pretty fucking good.
I got to smoke a joint while it was going on, too.
I mean...
Got to up that ante.
I mean, It's not up to me. I guess
I'm gonna one up my own. No, I'm gonna one up my own thing. I actually won an off-circuit NASCAR race last weekend, and I didn't tell anyone because I didn't want everyone making a big deal and buying me free beer. But I won one of those too. Like, I'm having a good week.
NASCAR race. He probably got his dick sucked after that. Can you beat that?
Well, yeah, but a dick sucked by a meth whore. I got 2 10s while I'm smoking a joint, okay? Meanwhile, Predator's on in the background. Ooh. It was pretty sweet, dude. Pretty sweet day.
John, did you watch a movie while you were doing yours?
Doing karaoke?
Yeah.
No, but I won. And, you know, those things are tough. Not everyone can sing, especially me.
I would say like 1 out of 40 people can sing, and it's not that interesting of a talent. Chris, would you disagree?
No, honestly, I just one up myself again. I actually won a kayaking triathlon where, like, me and it was a tandem kayak, and we had 3 other races. But I was a plus 40 men's league, and I won the whole thing. So, keep asking questions. You're gonna keep getting answers.
Okay, I didn't want to say anything. Cam Newton didn't work out, and they want me to throw the ball.
Belichick drafted you?
Yes, I've been drafted
All right.
by the Patriots. They wanted someone a little bit older than Brady. They said, "Can you do it?" You know, and I'm left-handed, so they're going to have to change the line, but that's okay.
Holy shit! You're going to be on the Patriots.
One of the other girls, took all the other girls' money that she got from her original sugar daddy, which we're talking, it was tens of thousands of dollars.
Okay.
Took it out of her purse, slid it under my recliner while this was all going on.
And that's what, pocket change compared to the salary he's going to be making at the New England Patriots?
We'll see how long he lasts.
And it's going to be played on the moon because of social distancing.
Oh, fuck, you're going into space?
Yeah, we're going
I'm going to change social distancing. I'm sorry to tell you that, but I'm actually the nominee for the Green Party for president. So you can vote for me for president. So
Holy shit.
Fuck the moon.
Did you come?
I did, and I also got a deed to a country. So I'm the ruler of a country.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
I got my own country.
He can make any laws he wants.
Anything I want to do.
I just raced a hot air balloon around the country. Did it in 4 days.
What was the record?
I don't know. There was a record?
Oh.
Shit.
You probably had a CD player. Those balloons don't have records anymore.
This is great. I don't know if anybody's holding anything back.
Everyone in my country gets a fucking board game of Fireball Island.
Oh.
And free monthly Fruity Cocoa Pebbles.
Fruity Cocoa Pebbles?
Fruity and Cocoa. You get both.
I mean, I'm getting trolled now.
Whatever. Doing orange juice and toothbrush right now? I don't like that.
You get both, so you can choose.
Oh, it sounded like it was in the same bowl.
I feel like he's trolling me.
Does anybody have a final brag? Or
I mean, I'm this Saturday's 4th of July. I'm going to be the one lighting off the fireworks and leading the parade right down to the Esplanade. That's me.
You were in New York last week, though, right?
Every week.
Right.
Oh, I'm conducting the symphony, so I'll see you there. I'm the guest conductor.
That's right. I saw your name on that.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking Statue of Liberty.
Dude, I just solved the big problem that they couldn't figure out on a blackboard at MIT, and I figured it out. So go after. How do you like them apples? All right.
But you were supposed to clean the room.
Do your
job, as Belichick's always saying to me. Do your job.
All right.
Holy shit. Oh, man, that was great.
Bullshit,
I have my answer. I don't know if you guys are ready to hear it, but it's going to come out either way, okay? Mm-hmm. Chris, I really liked where you're going with all of the things you said. I kind of space on a lot of the stuff you say because, I'm deaf in this ear and I don't really care. But we had a double blowjob and a potential Patriots starting quarterback. It's almost like hard. I don't know what to do. But at the end of the day, Evan has his own country. And he could just start his own football team to be the quarterback of. But what would be the point of all of that? Because all you really care about is the double dick suck. Double dick suck wins. Evan gets the point.
It's almost like fixed for
even the points that you made. You lost to me last week in New York in the jiu-jitsu tournament. So I can't really vote for you to.
I let you have that.
Woo! We having fun, aren't we? Let's do another question. Do you think so?
Yeah.
All right. You're all men over the age of 30, but I would like to know, in your opinion, what is the best action figure playset of all time?
Action figure playset.
I know there's at least one erection on the panel. Right?
It's literally like the clean up in Evan's pants. It's just like
I already got it.
I mean, he should have to go first. I mean,
He's
you
gonna
literally
go first
called him earlier, like, I'm going to hook you
we
up.
don't want him to have a coronary. He has to get it out. Evan.
All right. This is a tough decision because there's so many good ones.
Can I just interrupt you real quick? Chris, the smarter bet would have been to say the one playset you know before Evan got to pick it for you. But
it's all right.
I
know what he's going to. If he doesn't, then whatever.
There's no way anyone's getting this one because this one's fucking awesome. And the only reason I like other ones in a way almost better, but this one's fucking cooler because the playset itself transforms into a fucking robot. I'm talking Fortress fucking Maximus from Transformers. Motherfucker was fucking 2.5 feet tall. His head transformed into a robot. He transformed into a city. He came with 2 other pieces that transformed into their own vehicles, which then transformed into robots, as well as pieces of the cities. The city had 4 separate city modes. It had a transportation mode and then turned into a 2.5 foot tall fucking robot. Awesome.
Evan, hearing you talk about this sounds like
see what I'm up against?
A man who beats his wife talking about his car. That was amazing. That was so good. I want to buy this thing. I haven't even seen the fucking thing. I don't know if it's given enough time to our 2 other gentlemen on the outside.
I'll keep going. I'll do my runner-up.
John, let's hear what playset you like.
I think I'm going to go with the Lego Star Wars Death Star. You know, it's going to be taking a little time to put together, you know, and then the fun's going to start.
You get to be Tarkin and build the Death Star.
That's great, man.
I'm going to nut here. Chris, what playset am I going to nut all over?
Honestly, if you haven't already, then I don't know you. Castle Grayskull of He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
Neither confirm
all
or
jacked
deny.
out motherfuckers. Listen, this is the great. I don't even like action figures.
Do you know what any of the features are? I know what the features are.
Time out. I didn't
Let's hear what
interrupt
the
you like I
features
usually do. I had this as a child, and I've actually resold it as an adult on eBay many times. But what I will say...
What, are you stealing it back?
No.
Listen,
Castle Grayskull, it was a very cool-looking castle. It looked like a skull face. You open it up, it had like a flagpole. It had the thing that you hang your weapons on, the weapon rack. It had a trapdoor. Had a trapdoor. I mean, it was just the greatest. As a kid in the 80s, it was the greatest thing you could get was the Castle Grayskull, and then you could get like Man of War, Cyclops, He-Man, Skeletor. All of them were jacked out.
Who's the Man of War?
He works with Cyclops and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Right.
Evan, we heard a lot out of you. I want to hear more about the Death Star. It's a Lego Death Star. Do we have, what was the term that you used?
What?
Features?
Yeah, well, what are the features? Now, I can go on his, too, if you want to know about his. Problem with his, you know how many pieces
Evan,
that fucking thing is?
Not on John.
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces, but I'm going to build it together, and there's going to be one change. Instead of Darth Vader, I'm going with Lego Batman, the Dark Knight. Because he's just cool. You seen him in the movies? Lego Batman is just
allowed to change the. Oh yeah, and then.
Why not? I can get an extra
My
guy.
Castle Grayskull, I'm going to have Optimus Prime. I mean, why wouldn't I do that? I mean, just making up your own.
That's what everybody at home is wondering right now.
Maximus is going to live in Snake Mountain next to the Technodrome in the fucking Turtles playset.
No one even that could have been in another language.
It basically is Japanese.
He-Man has the green tiger, right? That's the He-Man. Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
Castle Grayskull.
That's She-Ra. No, that's what's it?
It's the one you picked.
Oh,
Battle Cat.
Battle Cat. Thank you.
Cringer.
That's it. Okay.
All the words are flooding into my head.
I'm allergic to cats, so I couldn't get that one.
Okay, so I don't know how you guys play with your play sets. I'm very into my figures and them living in a world here, okay? You got to pick 2 figures to accompany your play set that we're going to make, butt heads. What guys, who's going to fight in your play set?
I mean, that's easy. You looking at me?
Yeah, I am looking at you.
He-Man and Skeletor, baby. They're going to fight for to be the master of the universe. That's what they're going to do. And they're both jacked out on roids. It's like Vince McMahon's going to be announcing it. I mean, it's,
and who wins?
I mean, in my world, Skeletor. Sorry.
All right.
He has the power.
We're having a little technical difficulty over here. It's all right. We'll jimmer jammer with our slimmer slammer.
Jammer.
Evan tells us who is going to be at odds.
Okay, this is fucking going to be awesome. All right.
So graphic novel.
Here's the thing. Fortress Maximus, as I already explained with some of his features, comes with multiple other robots, which are Autobots, right? So I'm going to go on the opposite, and I'm going to go with one of the Decepticon larger robots, Scorponok. He was pretty big, and he comes with 2 or 3 other tinier fucking robots as well. Now, that's a fucking good matchup right there, but I am also allotted one other figure.
That's correct.
Right? So I'm going to come out of fucking left field, and I'm going to go with Skylynx, which was a giant fucking rocket. And he was an Autobot too, and it was a rocket and a lion, and he separates into 2 things. So right there, right away.
At this point in the video, there's 15 action figures floating
I'm
above
having
our
a
head
fucking
right now.
epic Transformers battle. Fucking all same universe. Fucking multiple robots just off the picking 2 robots. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
That's pretty.
It's going to be a fun afternoon.
That's pretty intense.
You're going to want to play.
They're not
You're
fighting. They're not
toys.
fighting to be the master of the universe, though. They're just fighting to be like the best Transformer.
We have Herculean gods fighting with swords.
That's right, castles.
And you can't even say their fucking names right.
We have
That's
cars transforming into buildings, hitting each other with other buildings. I love it.
I don't get
John,
it.
what are we fighting with in our Technodrome, and who wins? Not
Okay.
Technodrome, I'm
Death
sorry.
Star.
The Death Star. Well, I'm going Princess Leia, and she's fighting one of Jabba the Hutt's slave girls, because no one enjoys more than 2 women fighting.
Yeah.
And especially the hairdo, because she's got the buns, and the other one's got these long, like, tentacle things, and, you know, they're pulling each other's hair and stuff.
Can the other girl be Latin so that she has buns too?
Catfight.
So yeah, that's the way to go. I think that's gonna provide me with hours of entertainment.
It worked for George Lucas, and it'll probably work for you. Trying to think of another question to push me over the edge. I'm a huge fan of He-Man, so you know I'm kind of probably
I was
leaning
trying to
towards
shoot you
yours.
with every arrow I had.
Trying
there,
to make it fair for everybody. It would be nice if you named a couple of the actual characters.
She-Ra.
He should lose
Cyclops.
so many fucking points. He should lose. It's Triclops, cocksucker.
Evan, I'm the deciding factor here. Okay, you don't.
Wow.
Chris isn't going to lose points because Chris has never had any points. So we're gonna deliberate on the facts here. Okay, we've got He-Man versus Skeletor. We have Zarbavlox. I can't even regurgitate the name. Give us the names.
Scorponok versus Fortress Maximus with Skylynx as an accompaniment.
We're going to be able to push that to a Facebook group, I'm sure. And we
my
have Princess
God.
Leia versus Laquita the Death Star. And I kind of am leaning that way.
I don't know why.
Does anybody want to shoot a hole in somebody
Oh,
else's?
fuck yeah. His is shitty Lego women. Have you ever seen what a Lego figurine looks like? They're terrible. Yeah,
we're
you can
going
have
off
all the
figurines,
Lego
man.
women you want. They ain't fucking making
You're
your
going off
rack, and you
figurines.
ain't
Mine
having
are
fucking fun.
gods. They're
All right.
freaking jacked out of their mind. They're
On top of that,
Wait, aren't we using our imagination here, Evan?
Why
You
would
of all
one
people?
of Jabba's? No, we're supposed to stay within the genre. Okay, and number 2, on his, he didn't even. What were the features? Did you mention the elevator? I didn't hear no mention of the
I
elevator.
mentioned the trap door. You kept interrupting me because you went
You
hard
mentioned
over
the
there
fucking
over
throne,
yours.
All right. You
Whatever,
mentioned how
dude.
the fucking trap door
Every
fucking
week
comes
with these
down.
stupid
Whole
fucking
thing.
figurine questions, the kids dominate, and it's ridiculous.
Well, Evan's plot is too complicated.
Let's get
for
back
him.
to some chewy candy questions. I bet you'd be dominating. You know what I mean? It's just fucking ridiculous. I mean,
This was intense. I really it was hard because I had personal favorites.
because he
Okay,
was
I
hot.
had
It was hot because he was
great
Let me say
hot.
one
arguments.
other thing.
We'll give it to Evan.
The Transformers sound is. That's awesome. You can make that.
Oh, R2
I
doesn't
have
make it
the
sound
power.
like that!
You didn't mention R2. Go suck
I'm
a dick.
just saying that
I have the power.
Of course he's not. He's got the plans for the Death Star. How can he not be part of the set? Come on.
I've got my answer here. Are you guys ready to hear the brutal, honest truth?
Here we go.
Okay. For starters, Chris, there's one woman in the entire Masters of the Universe playset, and I'm being offered a hot Latina lady. And we're gonna have to lean that way. So immediately, we're gonna have to put you in the corner, baby.
You have to build
Evan,
that shit.
Evan.
You have to build that.
You kill it with the argument here, okay? You mentioned that women in Legos are not going to have really nice boobies, and that you know all the names of these robots and whatnot, but nobody shot a hole in your argument here, which I thought was interesting. I wanted to go with you, John, but you said you were going to make one change on the Death Star, and you didn't fix the exhaust port? Point goes to Evan, because I'm sure all those action figures around me look really cool, but none of us know what they are. But Evan gets another point.
Garbage.
Holy shit on a shingle, it's time for show and fucking tell. You guys are psyched. I'm psyched. And the people at home are chomping at the bit to see what excellent things you've brought for them today. Chris, you look more excited than a Cub Scout leader at a pedophile ring. Would you show us what you've brought for show and tell?
I will. All right, guys, a little controversy here in this, but this is the movie. My grandfather gave it to me recently. It's called Gone with the Wind. It's recently been under some scrutiny, I guess, for some racist overtones in its old playing, but it was once, I guess, the best picture. And I have, for some reason, it's on VHS. I have 2 VHS tapes still in the packaging for sale on my eBay. And but yeah, it's Gone with the Wind. It won a bunch of Academy Awards, like when nobody watched movies, because, you know, who gave a fuck back then. But this is it, and you can have it with all of its overtones that have been removed.
Chris, that's an amazing thing that you brought us. I'm so happy that you shared it with us today. But frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. We're going to go to John. What have you got for show and tell?
Well, so I have 3 brothers, and my youngest brother, every Christmas, would buy a gift for the whole family.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's what he would do. And he bought us this one year. It's called a sound wagon.
Huh.
And what you do is you put it on an album.
What the fuck is this?
It's a record. It plays music.
It's a record, yeah. So, and
you guys don't know what an album is?
I want to sell this on my eBay store.
Hold on. Oops.
It must be a British car.
Yeah, hold on. Oh. I think because of the... Hold on.
You're just scratching the record.
I know, yeah, it's
Put
not...
the finger on the record.
I think it's the needle might be off here.
That's how I got AIDS.
So yeah, it would normally play the song, and it smells like Teen Spirit, but it's not happening. But that's what it would. There's the speaker on top.
Holy shit!
That's about the sound of Teen Spirit right there.
Yeah, that's as good as a Nirvana song is going to sound, right?
Yeah. So and he was great. He used to, I remember because he gave it as a family gift. One time he gave a VHS
Gone with the
of A Wonderful Life, and he wrote on it just like George Bailey, I was broke on Christmas too. So that was our family present. I don't remember what my other brothers gave me over the year, but I can tell you just about every present my brother Dave gave to the whole family.
Dave sounds like a great gift giver. We should probably get him on as a contestant. He's got good ideas.
I feel like he'd bring us a gift.
Evan, could you come up with a good idea?
You'd have to share it, though.
You are the final contestant, and I want to see some good stuff.
What I got, this seems lame, I know, but what it actually is it's a certificate that allows me the title of Lord. Okay? A family in Britain sold the name and the land rights, so I now officially can put Lord as a prefix. So on my taxes, for instance, they will be sent to Lord Evan Luongo. Okay? At work, I can put Lord in front of my
placard.
Placard name, Lord Evan Luongo.
Thank you, my lord.
Not only is it fun because it's just fucking funny, okay? 2, one of my best friends in the world surprised me with this in my fucking email. He bought it for me and sent me the link, and then I just had to sign up and go through the process. No big deal.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, I know I usually bring wackier cool shit, but this is really cool, even though it's just a piece of paper because of what it allows. I get to be a lord.
I don't think anybody tuned in thinking they were going to see what we've seen tonight. This is incredible. We've got this is a forgotten technology. We have Evan, who got a title, the acronym, I'm not sure if you know that Lord stands for Lick or Rim Dicks. But John brought one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my entire life. I can't wait to look on the internet to buy one of my own. Adding up the points and what people brought today, John wins show and tell show. Holy shit.
God! Yes.
We could be listening to Nirvana in the parking lot.
It's broken. I should have won.
You paid an English person to call you a name. That's usually
my friend paid an English person.
Hello.
Call me a name.
And you're going to pay taxes. Lord? You write your Lord.
With what's going on,
you're going to get audited.
That's a fair point. With what's going on in the country, there's no way anybody was going to pick Gone with the Wind other than Chris.
I mean, I thought people would be interested in it.
I don't know. I'm giddy with excitement. I want to go play with all these items, but the show is over, and we're going to leave the audience the same way we leave them every week.
We love show and tell!